Turning now to another substance taking center stage in politics and pop culture these days, marijuana. American sprinter Shikari Richardson was disqualified from running in the Tokyo Olympic Games after she tested positive for the drug, opening up a whole new debate. And it comes at a time when public opinion on pot is shifting all over the world.
Yo, this whole Shikari Richardson situation sparked a fire, man. It's wild how public opinion on weed is shifting like a smooth groove. From running tracks to debates, the Greens got folks talking.
A lot has changed since Reefer Madness hit the theaters in 1936. The film was financed by a church group and aimed to warn viewers of the dark side of smoking pot. By the 70s, it became a cult classic on the midnight movie circuit. Today,
a church group financing a film to warn about the dark side of pot, only for it to hit cult classic status later? That's irony wrapped in a blunt right there.
The drug is now legal, either medicinally or recreationally, in more than 40 countries and in 37 American states. And in the most famous marijuana capital of the world, Amsterdam, the Dutch government estimates that 58% of foreign tourists visiting the city do so primarily to light up. However, that could soon come to an end. The city's current mayor wants to ban non-residents from buying marijuana. Geez, what's she smoking? Might not be a problem for many pot smokers as other parts of the world head towards legalization themselves, a move that has tended to bring a lot of money. Let's start with the United States, where in 2012, Colorado became the first state in the nation to legalize weed. Since then, the Centennial State has surpassed $10 billion in sales and has collected over $1.6 billion in taxes in the last 6 years. And it's not just blue and purple states that are cashing in on the green stuff. Solidly red state Oklahoma issued the most pot growing licenses out of any state in 2020. And 10% of the population of Oklahoma has already registered for medical marijuana use.
Oklahoma, a red state, leading the charge in pot growing licenses. Man, that's how you flip the script on expectations. Even the Sooners are getting in on the green rush.
With 2/3 of Americans now supporting legalization, according to Pew, you can bet that pot-related products are starting to crop up in unexpected places.
Carl's Jr. is testing out a new burger in Denver.
Yeah, it has a sauce infused with CBD. It's called the Rocky Mountain High Cheeseburger Delight.
Tonight, the debate over veterinary marijuana, cannabis to treat health problems in your pet.
Could the hottest new beauty secret be marijuana?
Profits aren't the only thing driving weed legalization. In 2013, Uruguay became the first country in the world to legalize recreational marijuana. Officials hoped that this move would blunt the power of drug cartels. Yeah, that was a pot pun. Mexico, where cartels have a strong foothold, will soon become the largest legal weed market in the world after its Supreme Court ruled that prohibition was unconstitutional. And our neighbor to the north has joined the club too. Canada became the second country to fully legalize pot. Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau hoped that this move would address some of the inequalities baked into the country's criminal justice system. Another pot pun. What about some places you wouldn't expect? Officials in Thailand want to open up its medical marijuana market to foreigners after the pandemic as a means to help bolster a battered economy, but they got to get through COVID first. Oy. And Malawi Gold. Maybe you've heard of it, maybe. Even the World Bank has praised this African nation for growing the world's, and I quote, best and finest cannabis sativa. And with declining tobacco revenue, farmers are welcoming the plant's new legal status. Even SpaceX is in on the herb. In 2020, they sent a strain of cannabis with low levels of the hallucinogenic compound THC to the International Space Station so that astronauts could study how zero gravity impacts the plant. But even as weed reaches new frontiers,
SpaceX sending cannabis to space? Now that's taking high to a whole new level, literally. Astronauts studying zero gravity effects on the planet is some next level science.
in the quest for legalization, it remains to be seen just how high public support will grow around the world. Okay, we're done with that.